Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to our channel, where we offer useful spiritual insights to help you navigate your twin flame journey. The journey of twin flames is often described as one of the most profound and transformative spiritual connections two souls can experience. Rooted in the belief that a single soul can split into two, these mirrored halves incarnate in separate bodies, embarking on lifetimes of growth, separation, and reunion. Twin flames, unlike soulmates, are not here to simply complement one another, but to challenge, heal, and accelerate spiritual evolution. The intensity of this connection transcends the ordinary, propelling both individuals into a process of deep inner work, awakening, and ultimately, union with their highest selves. In this intricate dance, however, it is often the divine feminine who feels the brunt of the connection's challenges. While both counterparts experience struggles, the divine feminine is more likely to bear the emotional and spiritual weight of the journey. This isn't due to weakness or imbalance, but because of the unique energetic role the divine feminine plays in the twin flame dynamic. To understand why this path feels more arduous for her, we must first explore the nature of the divine feminine and the energy she carries into the connection. The divine feminine represents the yin, the nurturing, intuitive, and receptive aspects of creation. She embodies compassion, unconditional love, and spiritual wisdom, often attuned to higher realms and inner guidance. In contrast, the divine masculine holds the energy of action, logic, and structure. Both energies are essential, and neither is superior to the other. However, in the twin flame connection, the divine feminine is typically the first to awaken to the spiritual significance of the bond. This awakening is not a gentle nudge, but a profound and often overwhelming experience that thrusts her into the depths of her soul. The divine feminine's sensitivity to energy means she is more attuned to the emotional undercurrents of the connection. She feels the highs and lows more intensely, often picking up on her counterpart's emotions, thoughts, and even unresolved traumas. This energetic sensitivity can be both a blessing and a burden, as it requires immense strength to navigate the emotional turbulence that comes with it. While the divine masculine may seem more grounded or distant, it is not a reflection of a lack of connection, but rather a different way of processing the experience. One of the reasons the twin flame journey feels harder for the divine feminine is that she often assumes the role of the spiritual leader in the connection. Her early awakening means she becomes the torchbearer, guiding the path for both herself and her twin. This leadership is not about control, but about holding space for the connection to unfold in divine timing. It requires her to maintain faith, even when the external circumstances appear bleak. Awakening is rarely a smooth process. It involves confronting shadow aspects of oneself, healing past wounds, and releasing limiting beliefs. For the divine feminine, this often means facing deep-seated fears of abandonment, unworthiness, and rejection. These fears are not just personal, but are often rooted in collective trauma, making her healing journey even more significant. She becomes a vessel for transmuting not only her pain, but also the pain of the collective feminine energy. The burden of awakening can feel isolating. The divine feminine may long for her twin to understand and reciprocate her level of awareness, but this rarely happens simultaneously. The divine masculine's awakening often follows a different timeline, leaving the divine feminine to navigate the complexities of the connection alone. This perceived separation can be a source of immense pain and confusion, as she grapples with the paradox of feeling deeply connected, yet physically or emotionally distant from her twin. Another layer of difficulty for the divine feminine lies in the emotional intensity of the connection. Twin flames mirror each other's deepest wounds and insecurities, bringing them to the surface for healing. For the divine feminine, this can feel like an emotional roller coaster, as she is not only processing her own emotions, but also those of her twin. The energetic bond between twins is so profound that she may experience emotions that seem to come out of nowhere, only to realize they are reflections of her counterpart's struggles. Surrendering to this intensity is perhaps one of the greatest challenges. The divine feminine is often called to release control and trust the universe's timing. This surrender is not about giving up, but about relinquishing the need to force outcomes. It requires her to cultivate a deep sense of inner peace and trust, even when the path ahead is unclear. The process of surrender is a lesson in faith, teaching her to let go of attachment to the physical manifestation of union and instead focus on her own healing and growth. The challenge of surrender is compounded by societal conditioning that teaches us to seek validation and fulfillment externally. The divine feminine must unlearn these patterns and turn inward, finding wholeness within herself. This journey of self-love and empowerment is a cornerstone of the twin flame path, as true union can only occur when both counterparts have achieved a sense of inner balance and completeness. Patience, as a spiritual virtue, is more than simply waiting. It is about trusting in the unfolding of life according to divine timing. For the divine feminine on the twin flame journey, this concept can be one of the most challenging to embody. Divine timing operates beyond the confines of the logical mind and the physical world. It follows a rhythm dictated by the soul's needs and the intricate workings of the universe, often invisible to the human eye. Understanding and accepting this truth requires the divine feminine to develop a deep, unwavering trust in the unseen. Titud of mine, dit into rove, men her spes of assas ups, fangong, en is rundeels. Assas maar na for me to flift don't mino isos, dinner risod. Tropisos surf iso, tosafort ud, do the from him in fights, those so, don't bring anything so thou. When I fossilate, filling my fubble, we've got what? Your child, and in Trinidad, we've got given us any can to Barangla. In persist pairs lies of us canos slant. Tubion, any friend in 10. Let's see him as Marin, I've heard of him telling you film me no praise of the 17 per zero lid, and 4.00 split at phone. Joseph her Ed. You was them in fight spoke, stout, between Brianna Kings and Cal, they fit real fat, but in 2 different my purple 10. Wet. You've LF. For them must red. For kivel to on a Fred. T face. Face fellas us sort of wet. Dogang. And if dren, what's been a smearing of veritas, thought we know basis, so they're in Razoli for them hinfil pay do first pan and fame. Does the camera pay, do them fame hinning fast. Help, Tober and Elvis for Beth. Every my fro. What? Year to Elson for Drake do for them must rag. Fouquet, don't feel with your because else assess ants. Thormond, and if to Earth's a spare and I've read chess. You know, Pisces, third myself, and Dopus works by a thing. Passive in A. You been fam hinting passive and does fail. To bring my pains and a fit out to make fit with us as a Friday and third feels like when I throuble son repeat wet. Enish Elsef, O Fertils at Focus. Thought was a no fellows y'all kill. Busy printing a root care from B-thing. Do with you, bro. Bid her else a surf fox. Peckham. And it's the tent. Just known about an dan, or been a of own unknown. Do we told her of fam. Tessa for fay. Do befriend him of five earth a self. In pretty enough DC thought. To her fathing, thing in my friend. Wet. You that else a friend offered us oh. Oh get. Rit oh act of faith in Katama. Right. It is a servants. They're high. And if there is, a true spend and I give him out of his earth, don't be ISIS, tinker riser lid, and she'll pay the thirst man of income, and secure a plea, aim being Sam Hindu, Earth, and Jersey, where's a girl, worth and bringing pennies on a pair of the man if you want a bird of a happy and fear for a week on life, up or lips of her. What? You're ice home, Rudy, Tros, every day, for name ring from me, I need family from your Ravlin. Medras, Strelov, Estrov, Ats, Gelman, and a finesse, SSS, and Estus, Turner stuff. Bucus of S, Atfin et, Emithimin S, help her, LF herfo. You and you want to find. You that also for day, oh, for them must at, oket, oh, do vivini from before me, tis fast, fo, feed us als sons and, cruun, crucibil, crucibus bad, wef, in ass, the ruffad, and fofetal faf I think, is in D. In Bethem in S as in thought, where them bringing kings and fall, a pretty fabric, only my friend. Of wit, you've I was on a friend of friend of master met, for pizzles for only for a bozo. Champ. Ben her Zeke for not in belief to her band. Come, any furby tent, let's him a smell my grooming toys, though beer by this. So there I said, and surface sensor of thy sin, S's and et, Ni de sem ni faz salt. Zo'n brengen maar kings ook jaar. Ik mijn film burrows. Mijn safari am zero for me. When I throw up on up tons and I'm I've what. Ears also sendeth of this are. They trying to be back from me thing. Fame and keep bro. Mender zaid robot die bouwer from her friend. For mom. En for written. At suspeth s. Dif bussus. Spur herself. Hath the susser spess is deek. Even same Hindu resource of Ecuador's risk out. Resume going up to pay was an appeal to make the bird of fat, body and sort of feels like what I throw up wit is us, thus it is furt. Then try me, friend. Interested as though the buzzed to me thumb, algum, and me your son, that's a mess man for retarsive, though we know Pisces, dinner or solid. She'll be so so, does a fur play. You the thumb Hindu fight that doesn't felt. Come bring my face at solve. Let us us but it, I feel the man of fro. Gun wit. Years as for a drift gold per and must rag. So puzz. Robo, Tunu, as you're any have moved from his any favorites of birds of women of her. Many birds as he pours, but at the port of time if you found. Thorbam, any Jurgen ten, a suspect for us, stir herself, whatever self of us so, thus for egg, dodo from who fights. So, you work as a selves, faso, fo, wet, your fuss, a first so. Foucault, ro dodo net, to divin men, rain. Bader zid verslas elster fat, their gang. En de funders has it. Birdsimmers more negative ring chatter she's throw beat up by stars 13 to understand, and triply delthers understand. Also for fed, don't understand hinder fed. So, told Mariner case and foul, red out helle, own my foe. You what? You've suffered if thought that I'll scaffle. This phase also cultivates a profound sense of empathy. Having walked through the fire, the divine feminine gains a deeper understanding of the human experience. She recognizes the struggles and pain of others with greater compassion. This expanded awareness allows her to hold space for her twin flame and those around her with an open heart. Her journey becomes a testament to the power of transformation and the beauty that can emerge from even the darkest of times. Ultimately, the dark night of the soul is a sacred initiation. It is a passage that leads the divine feminine to her highest potential, empowering her to embody the qualities of love, wisdom, and resilience. She emerges not as a victim of circumstance, but as a sovereign being, fully aligned with her soul's purpose. The darkness has not diminished her light, it has made it shine brighter. The conclusion of the divine feminine's journey is not marked by the attainment of an external goal, but by the profound inner transformation she undergoes. While the challenges of the twin flame path are intense, they ultimately lead her to a state of mastery, where she embodies the highest aspects of her soul. This embodiment is not passive. It is an active, dynamic expression of divine love, wisdom, and power in her everyday life. As she progresses, the divine feminine moves beyond the initial stages of yearning and searching. She no longer seeks external validation or completion through her twin flame or any external source. Instead, she becomes the source of her own fulfillment, anchoring herself in her truth. This self-realization is the pinnacle of her empowerment. She understands that union with her twin flame begins with union within herself. Every experience, every emotional challenge, and every act of surrender has led her to this point of alignment with her highest self. The empowered divine feminine also understands the concept of non-attachment. While she holds deep love for her twin flame, she is not bound by the need to control or possess the connection. Her love becomes unconditional, free from expectations, and rooted in the present moment. This shift allows her to embrace the journey as it is, without clinging to outcomes or timelines. In doing so, she liberates herself and her twin, creating a space where true spiritual union can occur organically. One of the most profound aspects of her empowerment is her ability to radiate love and healing outward. The energy she cultivates within herself becomes a beacon for others. As she embodies divine love, she uplifts those around her, contributing to the collective healing of humanity. The twin flame journey is never just about two individuals. It is about raising the vibration of the planet. The divine feminine, through her journey of self-mastery, plays a pivotal role in this mission. Her empowerment also manifests in the way she navigates life. She no longer views challenges as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth and expansion. She trusts her intuition and inner guidance, making decisions from a place of alignment rather than fear. Her strength lies in her softness, her ability to remain open-hearted even in the face of adversity. This openness is not a vulnerability, but a testament to her courage and faith. As she steps into her power, the divine feminine becomes a living embodiment of the divine principles she has cultivated: compassion, wisdom, resilience, and love. Her journey has taught her that true empowerment is not about dominance or control, but about authenticity and alignment with one's soul purpose. She moves through the world with grace, confident in her path and her role in the greater cosmic plan. The final gift of her journey is the realization that union is not a destination, but a state of being. She carries the essence of union within her, regardless of whether her twin flame is physically present. This realization frees her from the cycles of longing and separation, allowing her to experience the fullness of life. In this state of wholeness, she is not just the divine feminine, she is the embodiment of the divine itself, a co-creator of her reality and a force of love in the world. In embracing her empowerment, the divine feminine honors not only her own journey, but the sacred mission of twin flames. She understands that every step she has taken, every challenge she has faced, has been a part of a divine plan. Her story is one of triumph, not because she has won anything, but because she has become everything she was always meant to be. She is the empowered divine feminine, radiant, sovereign, and whole.